ها سعيد
الو بما محمود رانيو
سؤال بدرس ايش حظك شقين هاي
مرة روجرا مرة روجرا ما تدرى
يسد فرود ريني
Okay, now all are stop. Okay.
اوكي كويس
Very cool.
Yes, sir.
Stop करो.
जी सर.
Mute करो तुम्हारा. Okay. So now just draw our previous circuit. Maybe this. This is your current. This is your voltage. This is another current. Current, and there's another voltage. There's one resistance. This another resistance. This circuit may be clear. First, this are equivalent. This is maybe 10. This 10. This 10. This 3 ampere. And this also 10. This 10. This 50 volt. This 3 ampere. This 10 ampere. 10 ohm. 50 volt. 10 ohm. This 10 ohm. This 20 volt. This 10 ohm. This 3 ampere. This 20 volt. Okay, and this also 10 ohm. This is your circuit. Okay, so now we solve this circuit. At first, our formula, all current are open. So this the cancel. This the open. So this cancel, and this the cancel. This current is cancel, means open. Okay, this means open, and these are short. This point is short. This point is short. Okay, so now we draw final circuit. Okay, then maybe this your first circuit, then our second circuit. Our second circuit, just draw this and this. This is our open. This is the open. This is the short, and this is the this train. This train, sorry. Then this 10 ohm, this 10 ohm. This is the open. Okay, this 3 is open. Now this 10, this 4 volt short, and this is the short. This 10, this 10. Okay. Now this point, this and this the open, because this current, this ohm, this ohm, this is the 10, 10, and this is the short. Okay, then this is the 10, this 10, and equivalent. So this is your circuit. Okay, all are clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now your name, this point to this point is open, so current not passing this point. Okay, and this point. So your current flow this to this point and this point. Okay, now suppose this point is A, this is your B, this C. Okay, so A, B, C, this is the series, this point to this point, this C, so this also C. Okay, and now this is the open, so no problem, this C to this is the D, this point to this is the D, and this E. Okay, so this A, B, C, this also C, this C, D, E, and this is the C, and now this is the F, this also, this is the short, so also F. Clear? And now this is the G. Okay, so now this A and B, this is the okay, but this is the C point, this is the short point, so this short point and this is the series, this series, this C to C and this C, D, E to C, so this must be, this is the resistance point not work, because this is the short point. Okay, so this BC, this point to this point, and now this not work because this is the short point. Okay, so this your current flow, this is the circuit, this 10, this also 10. Okay, so this 10, this is the short, this not work, this also 10, Okay, so 10, 10, this 10 to this short and this 10. So now our final circuit, this is the 10, this 10 to this 10 to this 10, this A and this the G. Okay, now this 10, 10, 10 and 10. So all are series. So our final circuit resistance A to G equal to 40 ohm. Okay, okay, and equivalent is equal to 40 ohm. Clear is this? Gopal. Okay, all are clear.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Teacher, sir,
Yes.
why cancel, sir, and F1 and F2 between this resistance between F1 and F2? Why you cancel?
This point.
F1 and F2. Yeah, yes, sir, yes.
This not F1, F2. This F, this also F, because this is the short
Yeah,
path. If this is the short path, this resistance not passing this point, because this name is same. Okay, also this point, this C2, this point C2C short, this is the C and this C, but this resistance, this also this resistance, and this also this resistance, so not work this point. These are all not work, because this the parallel of short, this point and this point same. Okay, resistance both point is same, then this resistance is not work, this is the short.
yes, sir, yes,
Okay,
sir.
so this
Okay, sir.
is the same, this point, this all resistance is not work, this resistance and this resistance why not work, because this is the open. Okay, this is the
Yeah, okay, sir.
open. Okay,
Open. Yes,
so
sir.
this open,
Okay,
so
sir.
this point is not work, and this also, this is the open, so this is the not work. Okay, this is the
Okay,
open,
sir.
so this point is not work. Okay, but this point work, this point to this point work, but this, why this not work, because this the name same,
There.
so short. Okay, this point is
Okay.
short. Okay, this, and this also, this F2, this is the F point, this F, and this the also F, but this is the resistance, so this not work. Okay, clear?
Okay. Okay, sir. Clear, sir.
So now your resistance, this, and now your path, this point to this point and this. So this your core resistance. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the series.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Please on
Okay, sir.
your,
I understand.
just 1 minute on your video, just screenshot. Need the screenshot. Okay. Just 1 minute. আশিক অন করো, গোপাল তোমার ভিডিওটা একটু অন করো, জাহিদ একটু, Okay. Just 1 minute. Total 8% are connect now. Okay. Okay, so this your previous problem. All are okay, or everybody wrong this answer? Anybody wrong? Usman, your answer
Yes,
is
sir.
correct.
No, sir.
Sir,
Arnar,
sir,
আশিকের হয়নি?
No, sir.
Okay, আর Abdullah, your answer is correct. Abdullah,
yes, sir.
your answer correct.
No,
This
no,
is your
wrong.
assignment, so your answer correct. Just check this.
My answer is wrong.
Wrong. Tuhin, Mohammed Said, Mohammed Said,
Yes, sir.
your answer wrong or right?
Wrong.
So maximum wrong. Who this person? This correct answer. Anybody?
স্যার আমি পরে আমারটা মিলছিল স্যার।
এভাবে করছিলা?
জি স্যার।
Okay, good. So now we are start our next part. Okay. Our next part, we need to source. Okay, source, you know that source are two types. One is the current source, another is the voltage source. Okay, these are two type of source. This is the current source. Okay, this is the current source and this is the voltage source. Okay, so current source are, this is the voltage source, this positive and this is the negative, this is the positive and this negative. This one type of voltage source, another type voltage source, this positive and negative, this also voltage source. Okay, two types. And current source all time, this is your current source. Okay, so this is your current source. Okay, and this both are voltage source. Okay. Then voltage rising means voltage, this this minus to plus, this called voltage rising. Okay, voltage rise, RISE. Okay, and source called a circuit element which services constant voltage or constant current independent of the circuit is called source. Okay, constant, this voltage is constant, fixed voltage. Okay, this is the 50 volt. this current source, this is the 30 ampere, this is the constant. So circuit element which services constant voltage or constant current independent of the circuit is called source. Okay, so this voltage, this the circuit element which the voltage or current is constant. Okay, this called source. Okay, so source are two types. One is the current source and another is the voltage source, but constant current source, constant current or constant voltage. Okay, or a circuit element whose voltage rise than current flow through it. Okay, this one kind of load. Okay, a circuit element where voltage drop when current flow through it, this called load. Okay, current down from the source. Okay, current from the source, current down from the source and voltage, this is the negative to positive side rising. Okay, current flow and voltage mainly classification, source classification, these two types: independent source, this is the independent source, these all are independent source, and another source, this is the dependent source. Another source name is dependent source. Okay, dependent source, this is the source is dependent source. This is the suppose voltage controlled voltage source. Voltage depend another voltage. Okay, this is the voltage source depend on the voltage. Okay, and current control voltage source. Current control voltage source. This is the voltage source depend on the current. And another voltage controlled current source. This is the current source depend on the voltage. Okay, and last current control current source, this the current source depend on the current. Okay, so this the dependent source symbol like as this. Rectangle. Okay, this is the dependent voltage source and this the dependent current source. Okay, so dependent, these both are dependent. Okay, dependent, this is the voltage and this is the current source. Okay, and these are independent. Okay, clear? All are clear? So source two types. At first voltage source and current source, and another, this is the dependent and independent source. At first dependent and independent source, these both are two types, current source and voltage source. But dependent source are four types. This is the voltage source, but voltage source depend on the voltage. This is called voltage control voltage source. And another current control voltage source. This is the voltage source depend on the current. And third number, voltage control current source. Voltage control current source. This current source depend on the voltage. And last, current control current source. This current source depend on another current. Okay, another current source. So this is the dependent. Okay, no problem. Just this the some description. Total are we are use our circuit. Okay, So at first we complete independent. Okay, then we are complete dependent. Okay, so now our source now this day suppose this is the voltage. Okay, this voltage, this is the resistance, and this is the another resistance. Okay, these two resistance, but your voltage, this circuit is your this is the circuit. Suppose this your V1, because this is the positive, so this positive, negative, and positive, negative. Okay, so now our circuit, suppose this V2 voltage, find out the V2 voltage. Okay, clear? And this the law. Okay, this law is this, suppose two volt, two resistance, then, and if you find V2 voltage, then these rules, V2 is equal to, you know that at this voltage is equal to, V is equal to IR. Suppose this, okay, this any resistance V is equal to IR. Now I is absent, so we know that I is equal to, I is the, this is the series circuit. So series circuit, I means total current. Series circuit current is same, so total current. So total current, then we do not know, we don't current. Okay, so current, and just you change I is equal to V by I is equal to V by R. Okay, this R means this is the total resistance, and this V means total, this means total voltage, and this is the total resistance. Okay, and this your another R. Okay, so this any, this V1 is equal to, this V1 is equal to I1, sorry, our previous, okay, so this V means V1. Suppose this, okay, this V means V1, and I1 R1. Okay, so this is the R1, and this I1, and this is the I1. Okay, so this I1 and I all are same, I1, I2, and I. Series circuit, I is equal to I1 is equal to I2 is equal to I3, all are same. So this the I1 and R1. So I1 means I. So I is equal to, we know that I is equal to V by R. So V means our this resistance, okay, and R means our total resistance. So now this circuit is V means VSS, and into, suppose R1 by RT means total resistance. So R1 plus R2. Okay, so this your formula, this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So suppose we find the V2 voltage. So our formula, total voltage by total voltage into this resistance by total resistance. This is the simple formula. This called voltage divider rules. Okay, this called voltage divider rules. This, any series circuit, any resistance, if voltage, just find out the voltage, just rules total voltage into this position voltage, okay, resistance R by RT. Okay, R by RT, VT R by RT. RT means total resistance. So total resistance, if your circuit resistance 4, so R1, R2, R3, R4. Okay, if your resistance 2, so R1 plus R2, and this your clear. All are clear this series circuit?
Yes, sir.
Usman?
Yes, sir.
Are clear?
Yes, sir.
Daud?
Sir, clear, but
Daud, just you,
Yes, sir.
now you joined. Okay, so you,
Yes. No, I'm fine.
okay. So 1 minute. Okay, so this your simple voltage divider rules. Okay, another, suppose this your another circuit, just to use eraser. Now this your another circuit. This circuit, this not, this point is series, but this not series, this is the parallel. So suppose this V2 resistance, if this V2 means this point is parallel. Okay, so at first you need to this equivalent. So equivalent formula, at first you know that equivalent formula R2 into R in by R2 plus R in. Okay, this your equivalent formula. At first finish this equivalent formula, then your, now your circuit is this. This is the R1 and this is the R equivalent. Okay, so this V, this your V2 prime voltage. Okay, so your V2, this voltage is equal to, this voltage is equal to our this voltage. So our, now our formula same, this V2, this position voltage V2 prime is equal to our formula, this resistance, sorry, total voltage at first. So VSS into this resistance, this is the R equivalent by R1 plus R equivalent. Clear? All are clear? Torikul?
Yes, sir.
Torikul বুঝতে
Yes,
পারছো?
sir. Yes, sir.
So this your parallel circuit. So at first, you know that parallel voltage same. So at first, find out this equivalent resistance, because this the two resistance. So equivalent resistance, parallel equivalent resistance formula this. If 3, 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3, this your another formula. Okay, 2, this is the very simple formula. So just this means this is the two this parallel voltage, parallel resistance, this double sign, this called parallel. Okay, so R2 parallel Rn. So find out this R2 parallel Rn. Okay, this is the R equivalent. Okay, this called R equivalent. Okay, then also this is the R1 plus R equivalent. This is the R1 plus R equivalent. So this another, this parallel, this called R equivalent. So our formula and this formula is same, VSS into R equivalent by R equivalent plus R1. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, so now next, this our voltage divider rules. Now this is the current divider. This is the current, this voltage, know that voltage same, but this is the current. Okay, so source is also current. Okay, so you know that this the voltage is all same. This the KVL Kirchhoff voltage law, parallel circuit is voltage also same. Okay, this I1 R1 means this voltage and this voltage is same. Okay, V is equal to IR. So this and this voltage, this voltage is Vx. Okay, so V, this X means this voltage, this point to this voltage. So voltage all time, this voltage and this voltage all time same. Okay, so now this is this the current, Vx is equal to this point is voltage I1 R1, all voltage is same. This voltage, this voltage, this voltage, all are voltage same, because this is the parallel. So VSS is equal to V, suppose this is the V1, this is the V2. So V1 is equal to V2, all are same. So this voltage is equal to this IR, this voltage is equal to IR, this voltage is equal to IR. Okay, so this Vx is equal to this, the very simple, this R means R equivalent. If you find this voltage is equal to VSS is equal to ISS and R. R means total resistance, R equivalent. So this is the parallel resistance. So parallel resistance equivalent formula is very simple. This if 2, so R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. This is the equivalent. So if you find the R equivalent, then your VSS is find out finish. Okay, or you need so this voltage is finished, then this voltage is same. So now this current is I is equal to V by R. So this I1 is equal to this voltage, and this voltage is same. So this VSS by R1. Okay, this current, so current depend on your resistance. Current depend on your resistance because voltage all are same. This voltage is same, this voltage is same. Suppose this another, this I2 is equal to also VSS by R2. Okay, clear? All are clear?
Yes, sir.
জাহিদ, তুহিন কি বুঝতে পারছো? কে চলে গেছে আমাদের এখান থেকে?
জি স্যার।
ওকে, জাহিদ তোমার প্রচুর নয়েজ আছে, বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে নাকি? Okay, so these are two voltage and current finding rules. Okay. ওরে বাবা, কার নয়েজ আসছে? তোমার তো নয়েজ আছে মনে হয় নাকি? Okay, so now we complete. তোমার প্রবলেম হচ্ছে, অন্য কেউ বলো বা হচ্ছে তুমি মেসেজ লিখে দাও। Daud, you are so late. So are you clear this?
Yes, sir, I'm fully like problem. So I'm trying to understand only. Still, I'm not understand, but I'm trying.
গোপাল তুমি বুঝতে পারছো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
So suppose this noise আসছে কার? Okay, so suppose consider the current divider circuit. This is the current, okay, and this is the 3 resistance. So this is our we know that our voltage is equal to this total voltage. This I means our voltage, a current. So this total voltage is equal to V is equal to I R. So I means I total I, and this suppose total I, this is the total resistance. So total I means this, okay, and this is the total resistance. So total resistance, this is the 3 resistance. If 3 resistance same, so our formula is, we already what our formula, if resistance is same, so our resistance equivalent resistance is half. If 2 resistance is same, equivalent is half. So 3, suppose this is the this 30 and 30, so our equivalent is divided by 3. This is the very simple formula, 10. Okay, suppose we'll check. Okay, this is your equivalent. So R equivalent is equal to 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So suppose 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. All are suppose 10. Okay, all are resistances suppose. If all resistance is 10, so equivalent is, so our this chain, so 10 is this 1 plus 1 plus 1. So this is the 3 by 10. Okay, this 1 by R equivalent. So R equivalent is equal to 10 by 3, just reverse. So, oh sorry, oh this is a 30. Sorry. this 30, all are 30. Okay, so all are 30. So 30 by 3. Okay, 3 by 30. So our equivalent is 10. Okay, all same. So divide by resistance, number of resistance. Okay, this is a very simple. If different, then you use this formula. So this formula is 1 by I by this. Okay, so now your value is this. Okay, so this is the total voltage. If you find the total voltage, then your current is very simple. This current I1 is equal to V by R. V is equal to total voltage. Okay, and R is equal to this resistance R1. Okay, at first we find out the total voltage, then total voltage by R1, then this resistance, or find this. Okay, this your this same. Okay, just erase it. Okay, this is the direct using formula, and if you just use single, then no problem. Okay, so this your formula. Now we use calculation, no problem. If you any value, then you calculate this. And this is the dependent source. This is the dependent source. This dependent source. This is the dependent current. This dependent current depend on the voltage. So our name are dependent are 4 types. Okay, these the this current source depend on the voltage. This current source depend on the voltage. So voltage control current source. This called voltage control. This dependent source name voltage control current source. This is V. This is the V. Okay, this called voltage control current source. Okay, clear? So next time we are using dependent source. At first we all are complete. Sorry, independent. Dependent. Next time we are complete. At first we independent is finished. Okay. So, okay, our class time maybe this day maybe our class time is finished. Okay. So no, our class time total lab with lab. Okay. So our class time maybe 12:25. Okay, no problem. This on question. Okay. Okay. Suppose this circuit you find the current. Okay. So at first you find the current. Current means I is equal to V by R. So R means total resistance. So at first total resistance we need total equivalent resistance. So you this R1 and R2, these are 3. These 3 and these 3 and these are 6. Okay, and these are 5, 5 and these are 10. So our total equivalent, at first find out the equivalent resistance. So at first find out the equivalent resistance. Okay, so this point, suppose A, so A, and this point is B and this C, so no problem, this point too, suppose this is the B. Okay, and this also B and this is the C. Okay, so this A to B, so this and these two, this the parallel. So these are 3 and 3 and these are 6. So at first these are 3 and 3 is series. Then this 6 and this 6. So 6 and 6, you know that 6 and 6, one resistance, this is the 3. Okay, so this point is 3. And another, this is the 5 and 5. So 5, 5, 10 and this is the 10. So 10, 10, this is the also 5. So your equivalent distance is 8. Total equivalent distance is 8. Clear? All are clear? R equivalent is equal to 8. So our current I is equal to V by V is equal to 7 by 8. So I is equal to, calculate this. I is equal to, what is this? Hmm?
0.8.
0.8. So I is equal to 0.8 ampere. Clear? All are clear this circuit?
Yes.
So which system please, next time we complete which system please. Okay, this day not complete which system please. Okay, now we need a nodal analysis and loop analysis. Okay, loop equation and node equation. Our equation, two types of Kirchhoff equation. One is the nodal equation, another is the loop equation. Okay, so okay, suppose first so at first we this is the node equation, but we are finish at first loop equation. Okay, loop equation, note this. Okay, one, these are 3 formula. Loop equation are 3. Loop equation are 3 formula. This one, the convert parallel resistance to 1. Convert parallel parallel resistance. Oh, sorry. Just all are note this, okay? This very important point. Convert parallel, first loop equation, first formula. Convert parallel resistance to 1, okay? To omit the branch parallel to a voltage source, okay? To a voltage source. Voltage source, okay? And number 3, source conversion. Source conversion of parallel resistance to a current source. Okay. Clear? This 3 point. At first, convert parallel resistance to 1. Okay. Or suppose your 2 or 3 parallel resistance. So at first, convert 2 or 3 these parallel resistance to 1 resistance. This point. Suppose this your parallel. This one parallel resistance. This one parallel resistance. This one parallel resistance. So at first, these 3 parallel resistance. So at first, this convert to 1 resistance. Okay, this 3 to 1. This is the point. Okay, and this omit the branch parallel to a voltage source. Or voltage source branch or branch parallel voltage source is omit. Omit means vanish. Okay, and source conversion. Then we convert source conversion. If your this circuit is current voltage source, to convert current source. Okay. Now we just example problem. Then we solve this problem. Okay. So suppose okay. So all are noted this 3 point. Osman.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gopal, কি note করছো?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
this our equivalent equation. Sorry, loop equation formula. Okay. So now we use, or you just screenshot this point. Okay. Clear? All are screenshot this point. Now next.
Okay, sir.
screenshot নিয়েছো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
আচ্ছা, আমি তাহলে নেক্সট পেজে যাচ্ছি। হ্যাঁ, ওকে, আমরা নেক্সট পেজে একটা যাচ্ছি। সাপোজ আমরা একটা সার্কিট ড্র করি, করে সেটার ইকুইভ্যালেন্ট লুপ ইকুয়েশনটা আমরা তৈরি করব। ওকে, What is power of the component? Okay. So at first, suppose all I draw this circuit. Okay. Now let's draw this circuit. Okay. A, this 12, this 12, this 12. Okay, so this the circuit. Now we use our loop equation. So loop equation at first, this one loop, this one loop, this one loop, this one loop, and this another loop. Okay, looping. This circuit complete this point. This circuit complete this point. This circuit this point. This circuit complete this point, and this point. But we already discussed if our any parallel resistance than the one. So this the no source. Okay, this no source direct. This the resistance. This the resistance. So this and this now we are directly convert equivalent formula. Then this the now one. Okay, so now this the one and another. Now our circuit. Okay, we draw this point. Now our circuit this and this the 10 and this 20 and 20 our formula. We know that 10 because this is the half, this is the same. Okay, this. So now our and this another 10. Okay. Okay, and this voltage is 100 volt. 100 volt. Okay, so this the 100 volt. Now this the resistance, this is the 10 ohm, and this is the 30. Okay, 30 volt, and resistance is 10. And this another, this is the current source and one resistance. And this is the 40 and one resistance. This is 10, this is the 40 volt. And this is the 10 and this is the current 2 ampere. Okay, now another the resistance for how to say what is that shift. These are new white square. Okay, all are draw this circuit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so no problem, just just last point. Okay, you just show your picture. Just now we last picture. Okay, now we draw last picture. This 10, and this 10. Okay, it's good. হ্যাঁ একটু শো করো আমি দেখে একটু পরেরটা আঁকছি হ্যাঁ তাহলে এখানে আমাদের কি আসছে 100 then this is the 10 ohm, this is this, and now okay, this is one current, maybe one current. This current may be 2 ampere. Okay, and another this is 60 volt, this 10, is the 3 ampere. And this your another part, this the one resistance and one current. Okay, if voltage, our point is voltage parallel omit the branch parallel to a voltage source. omit the branch parallel to a voltage source. This is the voltage source and this is the parallel. So parallel point all are, this is the current, okay. This is 1 ampere maybe. Okay, so this point is fully omit. Omit our second point, omit the branch parallel, all branch parallel, okay, to a voltage source. If any voltage source, then omit the branch parallel. Okay, this point is clear. So this point is this resistance and this current is omit. Okay, so just this point is omit. Our second law. Okay, so this point is, now this point is omit. Now all name, this is the maybe this 100 volt, and this show your picture, this 40 volt. দেখাও, হ্যাঁ গোপাল দেখাচ্ছিল না,
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
একটু দেখাও আর কি, 10, then this 600, this is the 10, okay, this is the 30 volt, this is the 10 ohm. All are complete, maybe all complete. Now we are using loop formula. Okay, loop formula, this is the positive and this is the negative, this is the negative, this is the positive, this one loop, this one current, this looping is I1, and another loop, this is I2.
I2.
Okay, another loop, this is I3. Okay, and this minus to plus, this is the resistance, all no problem, this is the minus to plus, and this is the one voltage source, so sorry, current source. So now just this all are, we need all our voltage. Okay, this is the voltage, this voltage, this voltage, but this and this is the current, so this name change, just convert the voltage name. Okay, this, suppose this name is V1. Okay, and this is the last point, this is the plus and this is the minus. Okay, and suppose this your this is the current source, then this name is changed, this is the V2. So this is the plus and this is the minus. Okay, so if any current source, then name change, loop equation. Okay, clear? Source conversion, parallel resistance to the current source. Okay, this parallel resistance, the current source, all current source are source conversion formula, using the source conversion formula. This is our number 3 point. Okay, this current, if is our loop current, then just change the voltage. Okay, is source. Okay, so now we at first loop 1, at first our this our form equation is start. Okay, loop first loop 1. Okay, loop 1, our at first this is the one, this point, you know that our Kirchhoff voltage law and Kirchhoff current law, Kirchhoff voltage law, this is the all load is this is the resistance, this resistance is load, so all load is minus. Okay, all load is minus, and minus to plus, this is the positive. Okay, so we start this at first this loop equation, our total resistance, this 1, 2 and 3, total resistance is addition. Okay, total resistance is 30, so 30. Our voltage loop equation, all we need the voltage, so V is equal to IR. Okay, V is equal to IR. So we need this loop, total resistance is 30 and current is this I1. So this loop, our total resistance is 30, total resistance 30 and current I1. Okay, clear? This loop is total resistance is 30 and current I1. Then all, okay, all are clear. At first, loop equation formula, total resistance is calculation 10, 10 and 10. Total resistance is 30 and this is the loop I1. So 30 into I1. Then minus this resistance is just another loop is using this 10 resistance. If any resistance is any loop used, then this resistance is minus. Then this our next step, minus. Next step, minus this resistance is using this loop, so minus 10 I2. Clear? All are clear? Ashik, Daud,
Yes, sir.
clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
This first loop, all total resistance at first calculation 10, 10 and 10, so 30. And this loop current, this loop voltage, I and R. Okay, so this loop voltage and minus voltage, this resistance is using this second loop, I2 loop, so this resistance is minus. Okay, at first finish this point. Now your this current flow minus to plus 100 voltage, so this minus 100. And now you looping this complete, this also, this current is minus to plus, this loop you circle this complete, so current is minus to plus this voltage. Okay, so also this the minus 30. Okay, is equal to 0. This your first loop. Okay, this your equation number 1. All are clear? First loop. Now,
Yes, sir.
now we use second loop. Loop 2. Okay. Loop 2, our total resistance 10, 10, 10 and 10. So 40. And this the I2. Now minus this resistance is using this current, this loop. So minus this, minus 10 I1. And this resistance is using this loop, so minus 10 I3. Okay, or this resistance is only using this loop, this resistance is only using this loop, so this is the finish. Okay, this part is finished. Now voltage, this voltage is this 30 voltage plus 2 minus, so this is the plus 30. Okay, and this voltage, this is the minus to plus, so this is the minus 40. Okay, and this the voltage, another voltage name, this is the voltage, this voltage is looping complete, this is the plus to minus. Okay, this loop complete, this is the plus to minus, so this is the plus V1. Okay, so this part is finished, all voltage and all resistance. Okay, all are finished. So this is equal to 0. This is your equation number 2. Now your loop 3. Your loop 3. Okay, loop 3, our total resistance 1, 2, 3, 10, 10, 10, total 30. Okay, so 30 I3 minus this resistance is used this loop, so minus 10 I2. Clear? Now we using the voltage. At first this is the minus 2 plus, so minus 60. Then this is the minus 2 plus, this is the minus V1, and this portion is another minus 2 plus, this is the minus V2. Okay, finish this loop. So this is equal to 0. This our 3 loop complete. But this not V1, this not V2. This is the I, this is the current, and this is the current also. So we do not know the don't know this voltage. Okay, this V1 and V2. So at first V1 is equal to this loop. This is the minus 2 plus this current flow. This current flow. This is the inverse current flow. Okay, this loop is inverse, but this loop is reverse current flow. Okay, not inverse current flow. This current flow is right portion. So V1 is right portion loop to loop minus wrong portion. Okay, so this is the I3 minus I2. This is equal to 2 ampere. Oh, sorry, not use ampere, only 2, because okay. This line clear? All of this line clear? This current flow, this the I3 portion, positive portion, I3 portion. This loop is right portion, okay, and this loop is wrong portion. So wrong portion, right portion minus wrong portion, okay. So 3 minus I3 minus I2 is equal to this current 2, and another V2 point. This V2 point. This point is only 1. This is the right portion, okay, positive portion. In this flow is right. So I3 is equal to this V2. This I3 is equal to direct. This not another loop. Use not another loop. Only this single loop. Okay. So this is the 3. I3 is equal to 3. Okay. So you just now you complete I2 value. This
Yes.
I2 value is equal to I2 this portion and 2 this. So I2 is equal to 1. If I3 is equal to 3, so just 3 minus I2 is equal to 2. So 2 this portion and I2 this.
I2 equal to 1.
I2 is equal to 1. So I2 is equal to 1 and I3 is equal to 3. Now you just value this every point this value, then V1 and V2, find out this value. Okay.
Okay.
So this is your formula. Okay. This is the loop equation formula. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this day our class just finish. Now we just one assignment. Okay, so just use at first loop equation complete, then all portion voltage and current value is find out this voltage and current. Okay, now we draw our circuit. Okay, or just snap this circuit, then send your messenger. Okay, this is the very easy. To draw is very difficult. Okay, so now your to homework, I send your messenger. Okay, all are clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so share complete. Now we provide your two homework. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, just I will send your messenger group. Okay, 4 equation. Just you only you at first complete the loop, then find out the value. Okay. Just messenger. Wait. একত্রিশ 32 okay. So just solve this problem. পাইছো সবাই? আচ্ছা, all are please your roll number just this chat box. Okay, individual ID and share who the attend this class, but just now this
Sir,
not
CR absent.
share. তুমি একটু এইটা করো যে সবাই রোল গুলা মেসেঞ্জারে দিয়ে দিবা। হ্যাঁ, যে যে ছিল অথচ চলে গেছে ওদের রোল গুলা একটু দিয়ে দিও। হ্যাঁ, গোপাল তোমারটা একটু ব্র্যাকেটে লিখে দিও। হ্যাঁ, গুড। 31।
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
আচ্ছা, ছবিগুলো পাইছো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
এই ছবিগুলো একটু সলভ করার চেষ্টা করবা।
ওকে স্যার।
লুপ ইকুয়েশন ইউজ করে। হ্যাঁ, নেক্সট দিন আমরা নোড ইকুয়েশন করব।
We have two outgoing is top one. Outgoing is means that is that if you go from one to other extent. If you look at carefully, we have A from 1 to 2 and we have B from 1 to 3.
কে কথা বলছে?
Yes, yes, sir. Okay.
Any problem?
Okay. From two outgoing is and these are A and B. Are they different or same? One is student. Are they different or same? They are different. Okay. Now we should take from two. How many outgoing is from you? From exit you?
মোহাম্মদ সাহেব কার সাথে কথা বলছে?
One is A, another one is B. And there.
So now this day is finished. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So একজন মেসেঞ্জারে হচ্ছে সবার রোল নাম্বার গুলো একটু করে দাও আমাকে। হ্যাঁ, এটা দেখে তুমি মেসেঞ্জার রোল গুলো সব টাইপ করে দিবা।
Okay.
So finish.